Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 most dangerous roads. So before starting the video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. We've scoured the web to find the most dangerous roads you can drive. These roads have high death rates and are extremely dangerous. The people who live around these areas depend on these roads for their daily transportation, so consider yourself lucky. About 1.3 million people die in traffic accidents every year. The World Health Organization has declared a decade of action for road safety, but while many of those deaths could be prevented by better driving, there are some roads that test the skills and courage of any driver, whether it's hairpin bends, sheer mountain drops, or roads through war zones. Here are the top 10 most dangerous roads around the world. Number 10. Sichuan-Tibet Highway, China. The Sichuan-Tibet Highway, a high-elevation road between Chengdu and Tibet, where landslides and rock avalanches are common, is undoubtedly part of the problem. It is a road with a record of over 7,500 deaths for every 100,000 drivers, which has reason to be feared. Due to rock slides, avalanches, and poor weather, drivers should certainly use caution. It's one of the world's riskiest roads. With 48 sharp turns, it's one of the most dangerous roads in the world. Number 9. The Stelvio Pass, Italy. Stelvio Pass, located in Italy at 9,045 feet, is the highest paved mountain pass in the Eastern Alps, and the second highest in the Alps, slightly below the Col de Liseron, 9,088 feet. Some roads look a lot more dangerous than they really are. With more hairpins than Helena Bonham Carter, the Stelvio Pass looks like a child's scribble over the hills. The road climbs almost 2 kilometers, and with just a low concrete barrier between you and the steep mountain drop, it's best not to look down. A bit too much speed on one of the road's 60 180-degree corners could spell disaster. Number 8. Los Caracoles Pass, Chile. This road passes through Mountain Andreas between Chile and Argentina. The road has many steep slopes and sharp turns without fences, security. It's one of the most challenging roads in the world. The road is snow-covered almost all the year. Snow, together with the complex natural landscape, requires extreme patience and driving skill to drive in emergency situations. However, this road is maintained in working condition, which significantly reduces the number of accidents on it. Trucks and even double-decker tourist buses travel daily on this road. Besides one of the most dangerous roads, it's one of the most scenic drives in the world. Number 7. Skipper's Canyon Road, New Zealand. The Skipper's Canyon Road, located in New Zealand, is unbelievably scary as it's made from a very narrow cut in the middle of a sheer cliff face. This winding road actually requires a special permit to drive. If you do manage to get permission, though, be ready for a slippery challenge. And good luck if you run into someone coming from the other direction. This gravel road was carved by miners over 140 years ago. It's so dangerous that rental car insurance won't be honored if you drive on it. Number 6. The Zoila Pass, India. Zoila is a high mountain pass in India located on the Indian National Highway 1D between Srinagar and Leh. The pass provides a vital link between Ladakh and Kashmir. It runs an elevation of approximately 3,528 meters and is the second highest pass after Fatullah. It is often closed during winter, though the Border Roads Organization (BRO) is working to extend traffic to more period in winter. The Beacon Force unit of the BRO is responsible for clearing and maintenance of the road during winter. Driving through the pass in winter means driving between thick walls of ice on both sides. But it's a lifetime that keeps the people of Ladakh in touch with the rest of the world. Being one of the most dangerous roads, it is nothing more than a crumbling single-lane dirt trail. During the Indo-Pakistani War of 1947 through 1948, Zoila was seized by Pakistani raiders in 1948 in their campaign to capture Ladakh. The pass was recaptured by Indian forces on 1 November in an assault code named Operation Bison, which achieved success primarily due to the surprise use of tanks, then the highest altitude at which tanks had operated in combat in the world. Number 5. Guliang Tunnel Road, China. The Guliang Tunnel is carved along the side of and through a mountain in China. It may be hard to see in the photo. This road was hollowed out of the side of a mountain by several villagers from the town of Guliang. Before the construction of this mountain pass, the village was cut off from the rest of civilization by the surrounding cliffs. Although it doesn't see much traffic due to its construction, it is inherently fairly dangerous. The road that does not tolerate mistakes. Its windows give daring drivers a peek at the drop just outside, which often has no barriers at all. Number 4. The Karakoram Highway between China and Pakistan. And Pakistan named the Friendship Highway by the government who built it. The Karakoram Highway is the highest paved international road in the world. It connects China and Pakistan across the Karakoram mountain range through the Kunrab Pass, an elevation of 4,693 meters. It's prone to landslides and floods, and to make matters worse, the road is unpaved in Pakistan. But it is still a tourist attraction, passing through some spectacular gorges. Along the old Silk Road, nearly 900 workers died while constructing the road, which is often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. On the Pakistani side, the road was constructed by FWO, Frontier Works Organization, employing the Pakistan Army Corps of Engineers. The Engineer-in-Chief's branch of the Pakistani Army completed a project documenting the history of the highway. The book History of Karakoram Highway was written by Brigadier Retired Muhammad Mumtaz Khalid in 2 volumes. In the first volume, the author discusses the land and the people, the prehistoric communication system in the northern areas, the need for an all-weather road link with Gilgit, and the construction of Indus Valley Road. The second volume records events leading to the conversion of the Indus Valley Road to the Karakoram Highway, the difficulties in its construction, and thorough of the Pakistani Army Corps of Engineers and their Chinese counterparts in its construction. Number 3. James Dalton Highway, Alaska. The Dalton Highway is a 667-kilometer road in Alaska. It begins at the Elliott Highway north of Fairbanks and ends at Dead Horse near the Arctic Ocean and the Perdho Bay oil fields. Although appearing serene at first glance, it's filled with potholes, small flying rocks carried by fast winds, and worst of all, it runs through the middle of nowhere. What makes this one of the most dangerous roads is its 386-kilometer stretch with no gas stations, restaurants, hotels, or any other basic services. The highway is the featured road on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th seasons of the History reality television series Ice Road Truckers, which aired May 31, 2009 to present. It is also the subject of the 2nd episode of America's Toughest Jobs and the 1st episode of the BBC's World's Most Dangerous Roads featuring Charlie Borman and Sue Perkins. Polar bears are known to traverse the Arctic region of Alaska and can be seen wandering the outskirts of the Dalton Highway. If that occurs, the Alaska DOT will shut down the road in the presence of polar bears. The wandering is an indication that a polar bear is on the hunt and has been known to attack people in defense or even prey. Google Street View has coverage of nearly the entire highway, which can now be seen on Google Maps. Imaging stops at the security gate leading at the Perdho Bay oil field. It is one of the most northerly routes of Google Street View in North America. Recent flooding of the Sagavanirktok River combined with melting of nearby ice roads under warmer climatic conditions have forced weeks-long closures of the road and the need for significant repairs costing several million US dollars. Number 2. Jalalabad-Kabul Road, Afghanistan. Many roads have been dubbed most dangerous, but the 65-kilometer stretch of highway from Jalalabad to Kabul has more claim than most snaking through Taliban territory. But it's not the threat of insurgency that makes this highway so dangerous. It's a combination of the narrow winding lanes that climb up to 600 meters through the Kabul Gorge and the reckless Afghan drivers trying to overtake the heavily burdened haulage trucks. The road is about 152 kilometers, 94 miles long, and travels upwards from an elevation of 575 meters in Jalalabad to 1,790 meters in Kabul. Because of the many traffic accidents, the road between Jalalabad and Kabul is considered to be one of the most dangerous in the world. It consists of narrow roads with sharp turns past high cliffs and a valley of the Kabul River below, with which it runs parallel. It is a large part of the Afghan leg of the Grand Trunk Road. Number 1. North Yungas Road, Bolivia. Also known as the Road of Death, in the Yungas region of Bolivia. It is legendary for its extreme danger, and the Inter-American Development Bank christened it as the world's most dangerous road. One estimate is that 200 to 300 travelers are killed yearly along the road. The road includes cross markings on many of the spots where vehicles have fallen. It is a regular occurrence for buses and trucks to go tumbling to the valley below, especially when they try passing each other. The route includes the Cotapata Santa Barbara section. It replaced the old road built in 1930, however. It was not the most dangerous road in the region. Unlike the rest of the country, traffic was left-hand to allow the driver to assess the distance of their outer wheel from the edge of the road. A new alternative route was built during a 20-year period ending in 2006. The modernization, including enlarging the carriageway from 1 to 2 lanes, asphalt paving, bridges, drainage, guardrails, and the building of a new section between Chusquipata and Yolosa, bypassing the most dangerous sections of the original road. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.